Yeah. You can be my Barbie. You can be my Barbie. You can be my Barbie. Wow.
This is where Cindy, a second grade student, spends her time playing after school. Across the street, we have Nikki, Cindy's teacher, who was grocery shopping after school and happened to notice her student, Cindy, playing in a parking lot outside of the photo lab where her mother works.
I cannot believe Cindy's mother is letting her play unsupervised like this. Even though this neighborhood is somewhat safe, she's only a child.
Nikki is expected by administrators to help her students in any way she possibly can, which could sometimes include providing clothing and food.
I've been working with Cindy throughout the year on furthering her social skills. If Cindy could only learn to be less impulsive, I know she could focus more on her academics. If she could better interact with her peers, I know Cindy could raise her confidence, which could then help her academically. Maybe if Cindy was more involved in an out-of-school program, then it could reinforce the social skills I'm trying to teach her in my classroom. Playing alone in the parking lot does not help reinforce any of the social skills I work on in class with Cindy.
Marla works at the photo processing store during Cindy's out-of-school hours. Marla feels she has no choice but to bring Cindy along due to the lack of resources such as childcare. Here is Marla checking on Cindy out of the window of the photo processing store.
It's been hard these past few weeks. I had to pull Cindy from the last babysitter's house because Cindy's allergies got bad. I don't have the kind of money to pay some professional to watch her, and my family lives too far, so that's no help. Her dad is also no longer in her life. We got a divorce. I have no one.
Marla valued her work and prided herself on her ability to stay off of welfare. It was an around-the-clock challenge to raise a child alone and have a steady job at the same time. Marla knew something needed to change, but felt stuck.
I would love for Cindy to be able to walk home from school on her own, but this community can be dangerous at times. Who knows what kind of crazy people are out there? I need a job with different hours so I can still be there for my daughter when she is out of school.
I like to pretend to ride on horses. I wish I was back at summer camp like last year riding a real horse. That was so much fun, but school isn't. Today at school, everyone was telling me no. My mom told me I'd get fat if I ate any more donuts. Now I'm stuck in the stupid parking lot alone, waiting for my mom to finish work. I hate that Mommy can't spend time with me after school. I loved when we used to do stuff together. There's no other kids here in the parking lot, but at camp, I was friends with everyone. Then in class at school, when I walked to the playground because I was bored, the principal yelled at me for going outside.
Cindy, what are you doing outside again? Get back in your classroom.
But I'm bored.
I'm the principal here at Willow School. I believe that if a student has a problem, you deal with it. Just this morning, for instance, I had to end a very important phone call to deal with a student who had wandered outside. I spent a considerable amount of time with Cindy going over appropriate school behavior.
Shelley, the school counselor, has been working long hours to finish up paperwork for different children who are applying for summer camps.
I try to get families involved with the community as much as possible. I've talked to Nikki and Ed, our principal, several times about Cindy and how she would benefit by going back to camp again this summer. For some reason, I just can't get Marla to sign the paperwork, which is due so soon. There are other programs I would consider for Cindy as well, such as Big Brothers Big Sisters, arts and crafts programs, and athletic teams. I've had many discussions with Nikki and Ed about Cindy. I've run a couple of groups for students at school. Cindy was a member of my social skills group and seemed to be enjoying it. Cindy also attended Friendship Day Camp twice on scholarship, and it was a quality out-of-school experience for her. But it's been like pulling teeth to get Marla to complete the application process. She hasn't returned any of the 3 phone messages I've left for her at the photo processing store either. I hope she comes through on the paperwork. Can't you read the sign on the door? It says, "Do not disturb."
It's me, Principal Ed.
Oh, come on in. Welcome to my mess of an office. I'm so overwhelmed. Please excuse me really quick. I have to go use the restroom.
Dealing with students' problems means working on the community level. I myself am on the board of a local youth organization and love being a part of the community. I'm concerned, though, about the lack of collaboration between the social service agencies. It feels like the school has to pick up the pieces and do more and more with less and less. I wish there was a way to get parents more involved in out-of-school activities with their kids. We have tried sending out newsletters, but it seems like they get lost in backpacks and never make it home. Families don't have to spend a lot of money. Just going on a nature walk can teach valuable lessons. Nothing out of school is more important than the time parents spend engaging their children.
All throughout my errands, I've been worried about Cindy's lack of supervision. I wonder if I should say anything to Marla about Cindy's after-school time. Although I feel a little uncomfortable talking to Marla in the middle of the store, I can't hold back anymore. I need to be more forceful.
I'm so excited. I just got a phone call telling me I got the new job I wanted. I'll be working in the cafeteria at our local hospital, and the hours are perfect. Oh, here comes Cindy's teacher now. I should tell her the good news.
Today at school, everyone was... Ugh.
What are you doing out of class again? Get back in your... What is it? Cindy, what are you doing out of class else? This is so hard to get. Important phone call to deal with a student who had wandered outside. I spent...
I can't do this. Someone else is gonna do it.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
She doesn't backwardly walk out of the classroom.
It's really awkward.
Let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.